Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Gaming Stealth. Everyone's been awaiting Grand Theft Auto 6 ever since Rockstar revealed that not only was it in the works, but it may be released pretty soon. GTA is easily one of the most popular video games in the world, and even 7 years after its release, people still love GTA 5. That has to mean something. Details about the game have been kept secret to increase anticipation, but thankfully, some tiny snippets have been teased here and there. Welcome to Rio de Janeiro. While it's no secret that Grand Theft Auto cities are inspired by real-life places in the world, something we have never seen before is a non-American city being portrayed. The newest version of everyone's favorite game will not pay homage to the Brazilian city of Rio de Janeiro. This means layouts none of used to, no more of the classic clean streets of Los Angeles. Oh sorry, I meant Los Santos. The fictional world is so similar to the real one, it's so difficult to differentiating them. If you've seen Rio de Janeiro in real life or in movies, you may be able to get the gist of the new world. In case you weren't aware, Vice City represents Miami and Liberty City is supposed to be modeled after New York City. Rockstar always bases their settings off real life places, and they've done a great job thus far. Graphics unlike Red Dead Redemption. It's been a while since we've seen a GTA game, specifically 7 years, so we have no idea what the graphics could look like since technology has certainly come a long way. Rockstar's previous game, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, got tons of love since the realism was insane. It was almost as if everything was happening right in front of you. The minute people were exposed to that lifestyle, the forums filled up with questions about the graphic style of GTA 6. Would it feature the same realistic elements, or would it be the way it's always been? We finally have an answer. The Red Dead Redemption design will be left where it is, and the Grand Theft Auto game will integrate a new arcade-style outlook. While not as immersive as realism, it will work very well since it deals with so much gore. Realistic weather. Now this isn't huge, especially for people who care very little for the tiny realism details, but getting real weather is going to make missions all the more challenging. Like in real life, plans often go awry due to the unpredictable nature of the weather, and this feature will also be introduced to GTA 6. When you only have a few minutes left in your final mission, a storm could begin, halting you in your steps, or it may give you an advantage while you're running from the police. This is something completely new, and it's very rare to see something like this in a thrilling game like GTA. Narcos was the inspiration. The Netflix television show Narcos took over the internet back in 2015 with its debut season. The show follows cartels in Colombia and is chock full of adventure, thrill, and suspense. It rose to fame for good reason, and I'm honestly not surprised Rockstar picked the show to model their next installation after. The show is set in the 1980s when figures like Pablo Escobar and Javier Pino were at their most powerful. We can expect a very untraditional gaming model due to this fact, and everyone is so excited to see what the creative team is coming up with. More of the Madrazo crime family. I mentioned Pablo Escobar, but we all know who the true crime lord in the GTA is, Martin Madrazo. In older versions of the game, as well as the online equivalent, we've been introduced to a middle-aged Madrazo, but in GTA 6, he's going to be a much younger and much more dangerous man. It's not certain whether he will be a playable character or just a secondary one, but it does not matter, because he's going to be awesome. We're going to get a more in-depth look into his family and his background. Multiple chapters? Grand Theft Auto has never used a chapter system. What this is sort of a leveled gameplay to move on to a level, or in this case, Chapter 2, you will need to successfully complete a mission. Once there, you will need to complete increasingly difficult tasks to move forward. Each chapter introduces a new storyline and some new side characters as well. The forums are bursting with this information because where there's chapters, there's competition. Much more interactive. What Rockstar is aiming for is gameplay like no other. They want it to feel like you're watching an episode of Narcos, so be ready for a lot more reading and comprehending. GTA has had very minimal subtitles in previous versions, so this will be a very new thing for most of us, if not at all. You're looking at more conversation between characters, more background information being available, and so much more. New characters. Ricardo will be joining the existing trio consisting of Franklin, Michael, and Trevor. We've gotten used to becoming the latter three since those guys are all we've ever known. Little information is out regarding his role in the game, so it's possible the three friends would never meet our new character. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.